Hey y'all, it is Karen Jean from Ex Libris Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to do Roxy's Weekly Challenge, Week 3 from Rachel over at Roxy's Creations. And I call what she's doing, it's kind of like a, here in the United States, the envelopes you get at the bank. They're long, tall envelopes. And she did hers using different types of paper. So I took out a couple of map pages because I love maps, right? They're fun, they're colorful. This is the Great French Paintings from the Barnes Foundation. I think that would make a pretty one. A piece of music paper and a coloring paper. As you can see, these are rectangular pieces of paper. Now, and basically what she did was she folded it in thirds, like so. She kind of had it just overlapping a little bit. I'm a little bit off there, but that's okay. Boom. Because it's a little bit crooked, isn't it? A little bit crooked. Looks a little bit crooked to me. And then she folded up the bottom a little bit. Don't need to have it that much, the bottom. And then she folded down the top. I'm just going to do one start to finish. She did it assembly line. Okay, so there. And then what we do is we open it up and we cut out these 4 corner bits. And this is going to be angled in a little bit. And this is going to be angled in a little bit. This is the bottom, right? So angled in a little bit and angled in just a little bit, like so, right? And then this here, oops, get that. There. This paper is kind of, as you can see it ripped, is a tad bit delicate. I'm going to angle this one in to the fold, and I'm going to just cut that down on the fold here. This is what she did, I believe. We cut down, whoops, on the fold, and that might be a bit big, so we will, now we're going to angle it in. Okay, right, because that's going to get glued down there. This is a big, it's almost like a coin envelope as well. I think I will angle this in. And this is also what Roxy did. Roxy, listen to me, Rachel. Heavens to Betsy. It was a cute video because their daughter stopped in and they were having a cute little conversation in the video. So if you haven't seen it yet, I recommend you go check it out. Okay, and then we're just going to cut that down like that. And then we're just going to fold this over like that. And now we get to the gluing part. So I'm going to, and as you can tell, I am not inking any edges here, right? Because now this is going to, I'm not inking any edges because I don't know what it's going to be going into. So I'm going to glue this not all the way over to the edge because we don't want it to seep out and glue the envelope shut. This one, which is the outside flap, we can glue to the edge. And yep, and it popped up. So we're good there. And then this one, I'm just going to do that. Fold that up. And there is an envelope, right? That can go over a page. How long is this? just over 8 inches. So this will fit. This will fit in a journal, and it is 3 3/3 wide. So it can be, you could just, you can actually glue this down. Well, then you'd have a flip up, so I'm not quite sure. But you could just paper clip it in, right? And we can decorate the outside. So that's one done. So let's make a few here. Okay, to continue, I'm going to put this all in one video, but I'm going to have to do some editing. I'm doing Roxy's weekly challenge still, right? These, I call them bank envelopes because they're the type of envelopes we get at the bank. But I pulled out some things. This is a couple days later. This is Monday, January 23rd. I originally did this, I think, on Friday. So it's been a couple days. But it was playoffs weekend, and I'm a bit cold. I refuse to turn my heat up because it's just, the oil is so expensive. So I keep my heat turned down low. 62 degrees. So if you're coming over to my house, give me a heads up so I can turn the heat up. That's what I tell my daughter. Let me know if you're coming over. I need to turn the heat up. Because she keeps her house at like 72. Anyway, what I have here, don't know if you really can see it. Here, I'll raise you up. Raise me up on that last day. This is a bin I keep on top of one of my carts. It's my card making scraps and stuff, although these are in here and I don't know why they're in there. But why I'm pulling this out is because I will show you. It has all these. Here, I'll just grab out a handful. This is how I keep my paper scraps. And those are card fronts that I've done, journaling cards. Like here, bits of nature, neutrals. We'll pull out some of the pink reds. I don't think we'll be using yellow oranges, but we'll pull them out. I have a ton of blue scraps. Yeah, and they really are scraps, right? But you could use them. Here's some purple. Oh, and these. Okay, I'm going to put these back because I will not be using them. Not these journaling, and I don't know why I have these in here with this. These are journaling cards, but they're journaling cards that came with paper kits, right? And those are card fronts. Oh, and then also we have another project we're going to do too, which I'm very excited about. Let me put this back though. Ooh. Because there's no room for it on my desk. And I've also pulled out this bucket of my smaller fabric scraps that I've have rolled up to kind of like go down sides of pages and stuff. All right. And my ribbon scraps, because I want to decorate. Let me just move these things aside. I want to decorate. Oh, no, I don't want this foam bits. Okay, hold on. Oh, just put that there. So now I'm going to lower you back down. Oof, burr. Okay, so we have our two map ones, right? These are, we have scraps here from making them. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. We have some scraps here. Some scraps. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. I think I'm ready to go. I don't know. I'm missing. Here it is. I'm missing this one, which I don't know if I'm going to decorate at all. And this one. All right, let's go back to the beginning here. This one is on the music page. And I know you just saw this probably 5 minutes ago, but this is a refresher for me. Those eyes, man, they just... Okay, so that one's done. This one, oh, it's just so pretty. Let's see. Let's just put this one aside for last because I'm not quite sure what, if anything, I want to do. Okay, so we have this one, which is the coloring book Oh yeah, I remember I was pulling out some of my washi, but then we have these here scraps that we just cut from when we were doing our hydrangea journal, that one page in the hydrangea journal. So, and the washi tape is there, but you could hardly see it. Do I have something on my fingers? No. Looks like, I don't know, a little bit of pink or something. So, yeah, so we could glue this down, right? We could glue that down, do it. It's a very pretty picture. Do we want something behind it to add some, so you can see it, because you really can't see it. I'm wondering if we should save it for the map. Oh, maybe we'll save it for the map. Okay. What else do we want to do here now? Let's pull out some of our soft things. Now, these aren't scraps. I had bought a bundle, you know, at Michael's they have for $10 like a whole bunch of ribbons that just coordinate and stuff, and they would do pretty good spine jewelry, so to speak. We have that. So we have that. That's a big piece. What else we got? Pull out some pretty soft stuff. Oh, what is she telling me? Alexa, notification.
You don't have any notifications.
Oh, all right. She's not telling me anything. What's the matter, Bella? My Bella is right here next to me, whinging about something. Those colors go pretty with that. Hi, Bells. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Okay, you need to go lay down. You need to go lay down, please. Thank you. This is a tiny little scrap from that bridal veil. Gets lost. It don't get lost on that though. So we can do don't know. We could do something here on the flap. We can glue it down on the flap with not that. No, these things are going to get lost. We could just glue a piece of this down on the flap. Why don't we do that? I'm going to get, I'm going to get this. My ratty old mat for the Tim Holtz glass media mat. I'm going to just throw some Fabrifix down here, just across the bottom, right like that. I'm going to have to clean that off too. Where's my thing? Okay. And just going to throw that down there. I want to make sure that I got the glue all the way to the edge, because I'm going to cut it along that edge. Is that the glue coming through? Looks like the glue coming through. I was maybe pressing it hard too down. Oh my Lord. I was pressing it down too hard. Oh my gracious. What is going on in my head today? These are the wrong scissors. They don't have the ribbon on them, so there you are, my gluey, my small gluey scissors. There. Huh. Okay, so we have that there, and maybe we could put a little something on top of it. Where's the little something? Oh, I wonder if I know I have really thin, whoops. That's obviously a bigger scrap. I think that might have come from the, do it underneath. Hold on. You know, I have these pom-poms in different colors. I have these in different colors. I got distracted by those. I found bright pink. I also found neon green. And then I found this, which is also such fun. These are really fun. And because this is going to be clipped, this is going to be freestanding, a pull-out. So we can make it like that. We can do something like this. I love these dangly beads. Hold on. Let's see. Let's have some real fun here, shall we? Oh. Let's see how many we can get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get 5. We can get 5 dangling. Do we want to do that? 5 dangling. Get in there. Get in there. It's fun. It's definitely fun. We could do... Where's the end of this? I don't know. Where's the end? Oh, here we go. Changed my dog's food a couple days ago. And... because I used to feed her very expensive food, and I was like, well, let's just see how she does with, you know, regular food. And my brother's telling me she's drinking a whole lot more water, I'll give you that. She loves the food. She just, you know, doesn't last 2 seconds in her dish. She gets fed in the morning. I don't know where the end of this is. I'll have to look. But do we want to do something like this, which might be a little bit too samey? Too samey, and we would get 4, we could get 3. Do odd numbers. Might look better. All right, let's find the end of this somewhere. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. We're gonna do 3. Okay, so let's flip it over again. Let's throw some Fabrifix down there on the edge of it. Making sure I get to the edge because I'm going to cut it, and this needs to be put back upside down. I'm cutting it 1, 2, 3. And I want to make sure that it is not going to fray. There. Make sure. Oops. And I actually might reinforce that with Bella. Shush, baby, shush. Here we go. Reinforce it with a bit of washi tape on top of it. Oh, this washi tape has no stick to it. All right, let's throw a little bit more Fabrifix on top of it so that the washi tape can stick to it. Really just more concerned with those 2 edges that they don't come undone. Okay. There. Oh, don't know what she's whining about. She's whinging, and her whinging is making me bonkers. It always makes me bonkers. Oops. All right, let's see if we can... All right, the washi tape, no worries. These scissors will cut through that fine. Okay. So, oops, I feel like I have something on my finger. Okay. So that's fun. We will put that aside. We'll deal with the mess. I'm having such fun. I'm making a bit of a mess. Okay, now let's go for, what do we have here? Glue. I don't want this glue to stick to our next project. There. Okay, so here we were going to do something fun like there's a right side and a wrong side, like that. Put that on there. We have also in here, we have this piece. I also have a whole bucket of sari silk, which would be fun. Now, I don't know why she's whining. Bella! Let's just cut this off here. We have a little bit of trim on the edge there. Right? And we could do the same thing we did with that. We could put this, is there a right side or wrong side? I think there is, but I really can't tell. We can put this, you need to cut it down a little bit more, that's fine. We could put this here. See how it's already coming undone. Kind of gets lost. Okay, but we have our paper card making scraps. Here we go. I'm looking for this one, which are bits from calendars, nature calendars. So we have this is the Jersey Shore. We don't have palm trees at the Jersey Shore, as they say in Philadelphia, going down the shore, when they're talking about going down the shore, that's what they're talking about. I feel like there's some adhesive or something on that. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about going over to the Jersey Shore, not the New Jersey Shore, the Jersey Shore. So something like that, the Jersey Shore. Not quite, I don't think it's quite the Jersey Shore. And I think I have double-sided adhesive on this. I'm sure I do, because okay, so there. Down the shore. And it's the Jersey Shore, it's not the Paris Shore. Isn't that funny? Okay, and there's a little bit of ink there. I wonder. Don't know if it's, let me see, the right side, the wrong side. Right side, wrong side. We could just, this is Simon Hurley Clear Skies. We're just turning our white into blue. Just a little bit there. Clear Skies. Now, of course, it's going to blend instead of being white. Where's the other one? Silly Karen Jean. Silly Karen Jean. I don't know. There's another one around here somewhere. There's the right side and wrong side to this as well. It's very pale. You could hardly see it. You can hardly see it. We can put, oh my gosh, got stuck to my finger. My hands are pretty rough. I need to get that dishwasher fixed, or just get a new one. We can put this, I should have put it underneath there. We could put this on the edge. We could put it on top. We could have it coming off the edge. Right. We could do so many things with it. Again, we can do the same thing on the back if we so desire. Philadelphia, there we go. The Jersey Shore. We can have that. You know, I think I'm thinking about this too much. This should just be one of those things, and there's 5, so that's perfect. This should just be one of those things that we don't think about. We just fly by the seat of our pants, go with our gut kind of thing, is what I'm thinking. All right, I'm going to run this down the side here. Just a bead of Fabrifix to glue that down. That's a perfect size. Look at that. Just going to press it in for just a minute. I'm going to also just do a little bit. Just a little bit here. I don't care if it's getting the whole thing or just a little half of the thing or just a tiny bit. Just to, where's the rag? There we go. Just to also make sure those edges are there. This is not going to fray, but just to make sure it doesn't catch on things. What's that? Okay. And what else? What else do we have? What else can we put there? Is there anything else we want to put there? I see some purpley, glistening something or other here. What is this? What is that? Isn't that marvelous? Purple. Oh my, yes. Down here, up here. I think we'll do it up here. We'll do it like so. It also might be just a little bit. Of course, can't cut a straight line to save my life, people. I'm going to cut it in half this way, hopefully. And I'm going to nip it. And I'm going to nip it. Like so. A little flag. There we go. This also has double-sided adhesive on it. So all the more better, more better, more better. Flag it like that. You know me in purple. It's very pretty purple. What else do I see in here? What is this? Oh, that's the scrap of something I watercolored. Nope. Wrong purple. Wrong purple. And these are just envelopes. Let me see if I can reach back here and show you what they are. Clear Stampin' Die, 7.5 inch, 100 pieces. That's what they are. I thought I had them in a box, but and I use them to store a lot of things like this. They're great. You could also use them to store your stamps and your dies, which I do. I use them to store lots of things. Okay, let me put this stuff back in the nature folder. Do not want to get confused. All right, it needs something, and you know what I'm thinking, because we're down the shore, I'm thinking it needs a couple of Jonathans. We have a blue glittery Jonathan. He might fit right there, right? And when I say Jonathan, I mean Jonathan Livingston Seagull, the story by Richard Bach, which was published, I believe, in the 70s, because I remember it being a very important part of my childhood. Okay, I think that's good. Important part of my childhood, what I mean by that is my father died when I was very young, and my father died in 1967. And let me see if I can get this out. I was 5. He was driving home drunk. My father was an alcoholic, and he got into a car accident and he died. So can't get in there. But anyway, it was a rather liberating experience, I think, for my mother. We had a very interesting childhood. I grew up out on Eastern Long Island. Well, not Eastern Long Island. When you say Eastern Long Island, people think the Hamptons. I wasn't that far east. But we were pretty far out there. Anyway, and so my mother would go to... It's when Stony Brook University had opened. Actually, it wasn't even open. My father died. My mother was a nurse, but she didn't have a bachelor's degree. You know, you didn't do that at the time. You just went to nursing school. And so she... Whoops. It's not sticking to that. Why is it? Because it's bumpy or something? Do I need to... Let's just put that there and see if we can get that to stick. Anyway, so she enrolled in college in upstate New York in Plattsburgh, State University of New York at Plattsburgh. And so we lived there for a couple of years while she was studying for her bachelor's degree. And then we went back to our home on Long Island. And she finished up her degree right when Stony Brook opened. She finished it at Stony Brook. And, you know, it was the late 70s. When was it? No, it wasn't the late 70s. It was the late 60s, early 70s. And so she took all different kinds of classes. And it was very, you know, hippie, beatniky time in America. And she would go to jazz clubs in the Village in New York City, and she would take us to the jazz clubs with her. And yeah, it was a great time. What's the matter? Don't remember why I started telling that story though. Oh well, there you go. Brain fog. I think it's missing a little something, but I just don't know what it's missing. I don't know what it's missing. A little something, but I don't know what. Bella over here. Bella is keeping me company. Look, Bella has a dirty ear. All right, go on, go lay down, boo-boo. Okay, well, I think it's missing something, but maybe not if we want to highlight this. A couple of birds. All right, I'm just going to put that one aside. And here we have our last one. And this is crooked, so we're really just going to concentrate on color here. On color. Hey, get out of there. Okay. That looks like a little belly band. We could put that there as a little belly band. We might want to mount it on something, though. Let's see. We could mount it on that. Is this exactly wide enough? No. We are going to... There. Okay, we're going to have to trim that down. But first, let's see what we can do with this. I think I want to cut that off right there. Just a little bit, because we will glue it all down. sure it's, we have it on the ends. Okay, yes, it's sticking to me and not the paper. Oh, that's why I was talking about Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Oh my God, I cracked myself up. So it was during that time when the book Jonathan Livingston Seagull came out, and you know, it all plays into it, and I'm showing my age. There. And now we can put this right across there where there's a line. Let me make ourselves a belly band. I'm going to trim this down just a hair. Come on, what's going on? What's going on? There. And belly band. So we have a belly band. I'm also going to need to make journaling cards. Oh, gracious goodness. I'm not cold anymore. That's a good sign, right? Let's see if I get this in here. The reason why I no longer store my glue with a pin in it is because the glue gets rusty. And that has been my experience with this. These pins are supposed to be stainless steel, but so they shouldn't rust. But I have my doubts about that, quite honestly. All right. There we go. Just a bead there and a bead there. And we have a belly band. Belly band. Oh, my finger's still sticking to it. All right. We know what that means. Tush, 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 tush. That means it's time for cornstarch. And there. Okay, just a second. Let me. Now I have cornstarch on my hands. I don't know what's going on with Doggo over here. She's usually not, right at my knee. She's usually just laying down in the room and keeping me company that way. So there she goes. Okay, so here we have a belly band. I wonder if I have a little piece of vellum. We could put a little pocket on it as well. Wouldn't that be fun? It's not very thick paper, truth be told. Yeah. So, and maybe we could just leave it at that, right? We could just leave it like that. Although I have, hold the phone, if I can reach over here. Hold on. I have a pad of paper in the way. Dagnabbit. Nope, not you. Not you. You. Vellum. I'm pretty sure I have vellum in one of these things too. Let me just take out my vellum scraps. Now that I have cornstarch all over me. Oh, this one is folded. This, we can do this right here. A little pocket. What do you think? I'm thinking I like it. Yeah. We will do a tiny little, instead of using wet glue, we are going to use, whoops. I can't use this because I didn't, hold on, let me see if I can do this. There. Let me just, there. Okay. Okay, now I can do it. And then I'll just put something on top of it, perhaps, to... Where's the edge of this? Here we go. This is very tiny. This is 1/8 of an inch. Oh. Ouch. And I will peel it back. Of course, I have no fingernails. Oh. Peel it back. I don't even know. Are you guys in frame? Yeah, you're in frame. There. Flag it back there. Oof. And we'll do this. Okay. We'll flag this one. And we're going to have to do the same with down here. Oy, all this work for this little thing. Now, the scrapbook.com double-sided adhesive is usually very, very strong. However, because this is so skinny, I'm not so sure how strong it is going to be. Right? Let me see if I can flag it up. You would think it's just all the same stuff and they just cut it to different widths, is what I'm thinking. But what do I know? Okay. So we're going to put you down there, right there. Okay. Okay. Now we have a pocket. Pocket. That we can put a little something in. Let me be done with that for now, because I have to edit this video, and I already know that it has been going. Ooh, sorry for the jostling. Yeah, so I'm going to have a lot of editing down to do now. It was a little crooked here. Little crooked, right? Oh, don't cut the paper, just cut the vellum. Okay. All right, so we have a belly band and a pocket. What fun! Let's see. Belly band, pocket. But I was going to do a little something here on the edges. I had said, all right, what are we going to do there? We are going to, let's take a look at what we have in here. Oh, the darn dog. We have these little bits, they might be too bright, of, I could just put it down there. This is alcohol ink thing that I did. Just little bits and bobs from the alcohol ink. This one is, the colors might be wrong though. It's not as big. So we could do, yeah, we could also do plain green. Boring. Not boring, but yeah, no. Because I pulled out the alcohol ink, I was like, ooh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Okay, I'm going to go back to the first one I pulled out. And this is 1/4 of an inch. I wonder if we could just, of course I can use just, let's see. Let's see if I can get this down. Just across the whole piece on the bottom. There. Bingo, bango, bongo. 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to just do a rough right there. Let's peel it off. And we'll just do the bottom here. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. We're just going to put it on the bottom. And I think we might be done with this one. I mean, after all, you know, belly band in a pocket. What more could you possibly want? Where's those other scissors? Here they are. Yeah, a lot of good that did me. A lot of good that did me pulling that over. Okay, what do you think, my friends? I think, yeah, that's it. Of course, I have a mess on my desk. And yeah, if you hang on for just a little bit, I might put in a little sneak peek at the future, what I'm thinking about for the future. All right, well, this is Karen Jean. This has been Roxy's Weekly Challenge, week 3, I think. Did not do week 1. Don't think I will. I did week 2. I liked week 2 and week 3. These are fun. Yeah, so I hope you have fun. Even if you don't, not even if you don't, that's not what I mean to say. A fun thing, challenges are always fun to do because you get to try something new, get to play, but you don't have to come up with the idea, right? That's what I like about it. It's like, well, let me just, they're fun and you can learn new things. So I encourage you to, maybe do Roxy's Weekly Challenge. Have a little bit of fun. There are other ones out there too. Marguerite Miller does them. They have Junk Journal January. That one, for me, you're journaling every day or doing something every day. But again, it could be fun. It could be a fun challenge. That was in there. Shouldn't have been in there. But, so just go and play. And again, let your imagination just go crazy wild. Ooh, maybe I should put a bird on here too. What do you think? This is Karen Jean from Ex Libris Crafts. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope you had some fun. I hope you laughed with me because Lord knows I'm laughing at myself over here. Yeah, right there. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. This here is an old 2021 calendar planner thingy, and it has pockets. Look at the pockets and stuff. I think I bought this myself, although I know my daughter gave me something. She ordered some kind of fancy one online, and they sent her something wrong about it, so she gave me that one, but I can't find that. But this is what's been on my mind, and why I say I think I bought this is because it's the clouds and stuff. I don't have... I'm going to rip these pages, not those pages. I'm going to rip these pages out. These are stickers to put in. I don't have an idea book. You know, I make journals and then I just go on to the next journal. And I was watching Rachel over at Roxy's Creations. She put up another weekly challenge video. And I am going to do that weekly challenge because I really liked what she was doing. She was making, it looked to me, she was making long envelopes. And it reminded me of the envelopes we here in the United States get at banks. The bank envelopes. Similar to that. Anyway, and I liked what she was doing. So I'm just ripping these out. They're stickers, planner stickers. Yeah. Rip these out. I don't know what I'll do with those. I'll put them in a shelf somewhere and then 5 years from now, I'll throw them away. Something like that. This is different. This might be like a dry erase kind of thing, I think. But what I want to do here, has all these pockets and stuff, is cover these pages. I guess I tried to use it a little bit at one point. Cover the pages just like with this, and then start using this as like my idea book because it has the pockets and stuff.